A 62-45 victory today over Eastern Illinois. Coach, we'll start with an opening statement.
Solid win over a very good basketball team. Maybe our best defensive effort of the year. I love the way that our team is defending right now. I love their commitment on the defensive end, and I thought that was a difference in the basketball game today. Wasn't our best offensive performance, and credit EIU for that. They play a lot of changing defenses. They trap a lot, and they just change things up on you a lot and really try to keep you off balance, which we were most of the day, as you can see, with 20 turnovers. But at the end of the day, I thought our defense won the basketball game. Really, really pleased with, several of our individual performances. The first one that you look at is Kenzie Coleman. She had a double-double. I thought she was very efficient. She was 6 of 7 from the floor. She finished with 15 points, 11 rebounds. But what doesn't show up on the stat sheet was the defensive job that she did on their best player, Abby Wall, their leading scorer, leading rebounder. Held her to 4 of 13 on the night. I thought just really, really frustrated her. So really Kenzie, and then just overall a really good team effort. I thought Malia Owens' defense in the first half was really, really good, really solid. And I just really like our effort right now. 6 weeks ago, we really had to dig deep and figure out who we were. When you go back to that Kentucky road trip where we went 0-2, we talk a lot about never wasting a failure. And I thought we learned from that. And I thought we grew. And I thought just slowly and surely we started taking little steps to become the basketball team that we're capable of becoming. We're not there yet. After every game, we talk about what's next. Win or a loss, what's next? And we're still not where we want to be or where we're going to be, but I think we're moving in a very, very good direction right now and have an opportunity to finish these last 2 weeks of the season, which are very, very important, on a very good note.
Another unselfish performance for the team today. Really just a lot of good performances on defense, a lot of good shooting efforts. And it's just, once again, there's not one person on this team you can really focus in on.
Yeah, we had 19 assists today, even with 20 turnovers, we still had 19 assists. And I think our team is doing a really good job of sharing the basketball. I've been in a lot of locker rooms, that kind of tells you my age right there. And when you have a special team, when you can walk into the locker room after a win, and there's a smile on everybody's face. Nobody is pouting. Nobody is sulking. Nobody is thinking about themselves. They are truly thinking about the team. And that is the team we have this year. And it is a lot of fun to coach. Whoever's night it is on any given night, we're excited for them. And, I think everybody is trying to be a star in their role right now and accepting their roles. And, when you've got 15 players, that's really hard to get everybody to accept their role, especially today. But I think that's what our team is doing right now. And I think it's showing on the court.
And of course, defense has always been a huge mindset for the program. If I've calculated it right, in the last 6 games, 7 quarters holding opponents to single digits. That's huge, especially coming down the stretch right now.
Yeah, like I said, it all starts with buy-in and commitment. And after the Kentucky road trip, we made a decision as a coaching staff and as a team that if we were going to be the team we were capable of being, our effort had to be better on the defensive end. And our kids have bought into it. And we got handed another great lesson, at SEMO, I think it was last Thursday. I'm losing track, but I believe it was last Thursday, a game that, we tied up with, 14 seconds left, something like that, and they go back down and score. But we were not pleased with our effort. We did not feel like we played as hard as we could. We talked about it for a long time on Friday and going into the UT Martin game. I think our kids' mindset changed. And now after the Martin win, the next step was to be consistent with it. And I think, for the last three games, Martin, SIUE, and now EIU, our effort, especially on the defensive end, has been very, very high and very, very consistent.
And another challenging week coming up with TSU on the first day, and then two back-to-back games against Belmont. Schedule doesn't get any easier.
Yeah, Thomas, this is a very good league, and I think all you have to do is look at the standings right now. It's going to go down to the last regular season game of the year. It is very, very crowded on any given night. Anybody can beat anybody. And so we just have to continue taking one game at a time. We'll get back on the road this week, and we've got to have a tough mindset and be excited about the opportunities that are ahead, and just take one game at a time and just continue to focus on our effort and discipline and on the defensive end. And I think if we do that, this team, again, it's a continuous process. You got to keep growing. You got to keep getting better. And while I like how we're playing, I like how hard we're playing, we can also play better. And we've got to take better care of the basketball. Our turnovers are still too high. And we've got to do a much better job of taking care of the basketball. We shot 42% from the floor, 44% from three, 83% from the free throw line, but we only got up 48 shots. Our goal every night is to shoot at least 65 or more, and so we only scored 62 points because we only got up 48 shots. It's a good chance that it's going in right now, especially with those percentages, if we don't turn the ball over. And so we've got to do a better job of taking care of the basketball. And we've also got to do a better job on the offensive boards. We only had 6 offensive boards tonight. Keisha Brady had 3 of those, and most of those came in the fourth quarter. And so we've got to get extra possessions on offense in order to be able to put up the points that this team is capable of putting up. So still a lot of areas that we can continue to grow in, but very proud of the effort and how hard our kids played tonight over a very good EIU team and a very well-coached EIU team. This is a team that's very tough to defend because they stretch you out. Every kid that sees the floor can shoot the three. That, like I said, they're very, very well coached. They run really good offensive sets, and you really have to work and you have to be smart. And I thought our kids did that tonight.
All right, congratulations on the win, and we will see you Thursday.
Thank you, Thomas.